What is the one thing every new social media manager should know? More than anything, a good social media manager, new or not, should have really that book of procedures, that book of policies, that book of rules and guidelines that tell them what is and is not appropriate for the brand to be doing, for the language that you're going to use, for what is not acceptable. How do you deal with the trolls that you will inevitably attract? I don't see a ton of governance when it comes to social media management. There is some. It's certainly much better than it was a decade ago. But fundamentally, having that guide written out for a social media manager makes their lives so much easier. It's so much easier because they know where the guardrails are. And when you know where the guardrails are, then it becomes so easy to say, okay, that's got to go to legal. That should go to customer service. We can respond to that. We can respond to that in the tone of that we've agreed upon for the brand. It's vital to have that information. Without it, you really risk disaster. Right? You really risk having a person in a situation where they don't know what to do. One of the best examples of this is the way that The Onion does its content planning for an event like, for example, the Super Bowl or the presidential election or whatever. They have this huge spreadsheet. Baratunde Thurston shared this a number of years ago of every reasonable possible outcome of an event. Lights go off at the Super Bowl, for example, and they have pre-written content all planned out so that if that thing happens, they just pull it out and boom. They look like they're on the ball. They look like they're responding in the minute. They're not. They've had it planned out. So that type of proper planning and procedures is essential for a social media manager. That's what they need to know. They need to have that book handy, written out. And thankfully, there's plenty of places to get templates to start doing something like that, like Social Media Manager School. But you need to have that, and you need to know that it exists, and you need to follow it.